Hello guys, I'm taking this video to demonstrate how to configure the PONTUS or the Venus deck to use with dual AES input. So dual AES input is available in these two decks as well. Not only the Terminator, DENAFRIPS also make this available in PONTUS and the Venus, because essentially there are two AES input here, as you can see. So to configure dual AES input, first of all, power on the deck by pressing the standby button. This was the last input that we used. I was demonstrating the I2S pin out configuration. So if you press on the input minus button, the LED here goes backward. AES1 light up and AES2 light up as you press on the input plus and minus button. This tells us that the dual AES input is disabled in this deck. AES1 allow you to configure to a specific source. AES2 allow you to configure to another source. So to configure dual AES input of this deck, press on the mute button. Once the mute button is engaged, the input LED lights up from the left to the right. So if you have a source that can output dual AES, press on the input plus minus, input plus button. You'll notice that CO1 and CO2 light up as you press the button. If you have a source that can output dual AES input and you would like to use this source with this deck, leave the CO1 button, CO1 LED on. It configures the deck to expect one single AES source. Essentially, two AES cable will be connecting to this source and outputting the two AES signal to this deck. So as you can see, after a couple of seconds, the deck back from configuration mode to normal operational mode. Both AES1 and AES2 LED light up. So this tells us that the deck is already configured in dual AES input mode. So to confirm this, press on the input plus or input minus button to navigate away from the AES input. Now you see CO1 selected, CO2 selected, optical selected, and AES 1 and 2 selected. So it tells the deck to accept dual AES input from the source. So in case you configure this wrongly and your source is not capable to output dual AES input, and you will notice that only one channel will have sound. Let's say for example, left channel for AES1, right channel for AES2. So this is because the deck is expecting to have dual AES input from the single source. So to disable this dual AES input, again press on the mute button to enter to engage the mute, and the deck will enter into configuration mode. Press on the input plus button. Again, the CO1 and CO2 LED toggle. So to have two different AES input sources, leave the CO2 LED here on. So it tells the deck that I have two different AES sources and please disable the dual AES mode. So after a couple of seconds, the deck back to normal operational mode and AES1 light up. So to confirm this, press on the input plus button. AES2 light up separately. So they are working as independent AES source to be connected to two different sources. So this is how you configure dual AES or enable or disable the dual AES in PONTUS and Venus deck. That's about it. Thank you for watching.